what's up?
Are you doing?
Yes, I have started.
So
yeah, what do you have for us today?
It's a bit boring. I don't like doing these things alone.
But I'm here with you. I'm just behind the camera.
I like
so
I like to talk with someone while doing these videos.
You're talking with me. I'm behind the camera.
I'm wasting focus.
Yeah, we're in focus. We're on point.
That's good. So once you come with Americans and my British.
I beg you. Okay,
yeah,
so
basically last that was on
yeah,
Sunday.
we're talking about the elections, right?
On Sunday, Obaseki won the election in Edo State, and I don't think never before have you seen have you seen that kind of
scenario,
joy or jubilation or scenario.
Oh, okay.
Happen in Nigeria, because for the first time in a long time you saw populism, like the popularity of a candidate or
the people's choice.
Yeah. Outweighing what the Godfather's in parentheses wants, because normally Nigerian politics is so characterized by Godfatherism and neo-patrimonialism.
Okay.
So Godfathers come in and install.
Can you please explain when you use these terms? You need to understand
Godfathers come in and install A, B, or C. For example, Godfather A might come.
Is that what the neoplasm means?
That's just an example.
So neoplasm is cancer.
Neo-patrimonialism.
Okay.
So a patriarchy, like a patrimonial. So it means the same meaning that Godfatherism means. Put the same meaning.
That's like the layman's language.
Yeah, layman's term. So basically,
a lot of people kept comparing the election with the Lagos State Zambude election and all that.
But there are lots of differences. For me, there are
that's
more
differences.
There are more differences. You're right. Yeah, people compare it with, but the both scenarios are different in the sense that Obaseki, the governor that won, one that the people wanted to win. He fought for his position.
Yeah.
Ambode kind of bowed out.
I think. He didn't even put up a fight.
I don't want to use the word cowardly, but
he didn't put up a fight. Yeah.
Against what Obaseki did, which was put up a fight against. You can call him a strong leader or Shomole.
Yeah.
From being a two-term governor in Edo State to becoming the APC national chairman.
Yeah.
To leaving the position and then trying to install someone that 4 years ago he was against. Yeah,
that's the funny thing though, because the whole scenario was very funny. It's funny how
just to lay a scenario down for people to understand.
Yeah. Okay.
The pastor.
Yeah.
Ran under PDP 4 years ago.
The pastor, what's his name?
Pastor
Izamu, something like that.
So let's say Pastor Izamu ran 4 years ago under PDP.
Okay.
And Obaseki ran 4 years ago under APC.
Yeah.
At that time, Oshomole, who was leaving, was obviously supporting Obaseki, who was
that was his candidate at the time.
who was APC standard bearer in 2016 at that time.
Yeah.
So that was 4 years ago, 2016.
Yeah.
So at that time, Obaseki obviously won because APC was in power.
Yeah.
He had a support of Oshomole.
Yeah. They had better ground and everything.
So 2-3 years after, fast forward through 2-3 years after, Obaseki falls out of favor with Oshomole.
Yeah.
They become political enemies.
Yeah.
So Oshomole brings out the same person who
he was against,
which is the pastor,
Yeah, that's very funny.
And then Obaseki had to leave APC for PDP. And the pastor had to leave.
They just switched sides.
Switch parties, This is really common in Nigeria.
But it's pathetic how you just, it's
because
really...
Nigerian politics is not characterized by ideologies. Most of our politicians don't have ideas. They are not bound to ideologies. They are simply bound by either they win or lose. It's not like in Britain or in US. Is that the focus?
No, I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
It's not like in Britain or US where you have conservatives like we were talking before. You have liberals and conservatives. These are ideas. In Nigeria, we don't have that kind of politicians in Nigeria that believe in these ideas. So it's easier for them to just move from one party to the other.
Okay, they don't really stand for anything.
They don't stand for anything exactly. They don't stand for anything. Nigerian politicians don't stand for. They don't have any ideas or any views or any values they stand for. All they want is political gain or money or to steal the public wealth.
Okay, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, so Obaseki wins against all odds, really. Against the political
forces of Edo State.
APC, the presidency.
Yeah.
You know. And yeah, I think, like we were saying, you know, apparently the people of Edo State obviously love him for him to have won.
Yeah.
And in you can define what he did, whether he did good by, okay, this is the standard, you know. So the standard of doing good for the people might be a good standard for what they want.
Yeah,
you know? And that's why he
was probably able to please or make the people of Edo happy. Not necessarily that he did anything spectacular.
Yeah, exactly. So they loved him, they preferred him, or saw him as a lesser evil compared to Oshomole.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah,
it's funny you are comparing him to Oshomole, because even though it's the pastor guy that was coming up, we all know that it's going to be Oshomole ruling and all that.
For sure. That's how politics is in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, yeah.
But yeah, it was a good day in Edo State on Sunday, and normally what would have happened was the losing party would have said we are going to court, but we've not heard that from the APC. They kind of accepted the election. We've seen the US government come out and say congrats to.
Really?
Yeah, they did that a couple of days ago.
I think concerning Edo State.
No, it's good when countries, for example, like the US or like the UK, come out and support peaceful elections, you know, or come out against elections that didn't go well. For example, in Kogi State, you know, which is something that we'll discuss later on. You know, it's very important when countries like that either speak for or against these things. You know, it helps the democratic process to keep on growing and keep on evolving in Nigeria.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's really good. All right, thank you very much for giving us a brief overview of the election that took place in Edo State recently. So we hope to hear from you again pretty soon.
Definitely.
Bye.
Thank you. We need to work on this again.